Hey right guys, Trace Munch's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 15 of Gilmore Girls Season 3. Last episode we had Jess being attacked by a goose, and then he tried to hunt it down, and I don't know what was going on there. But I think, again, that was one of those episodes where I was going to start to get a bit like, oh Jess, why are we doing this? But I feel like the explanation of it and the way they went about it in the episode kind of made it okay, like it wasn't that big of a deal. But I will say, like, I feel like Jess does need to kind of put in a bit more effort with the Rory relationship, just like a tiny fraction, because it's getting a bit like, I don't know, I've said this a billion times, but Dean didn't love him, but he did put in a lot of effort with the relationship, I'll give him that. And Jess, he's still Jess, I still want him to be Jess, but just 5% more in effort, I think would be nice. But yeah, episode 4 or 15, guys, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you do want the early and uncut reactions to Gilmore Girls and every other show that I do, then Patreon will be linked down below. Patreon will be quite a few episodes into season 4 by the time this one is on YouTube, but for now, let's do this.
Well, the Dosey clan is very, very particular about their accommodations.
This is
We are light
Taylor's family.
sleepers and are prone to night terrors, and
I want
several
Kirk's
of
family
us
come to
are
town, that'd be
very
great.
alert.
Treat. You were supposed to bring me a cup of coffee.
I love how Jess and Lorelai still don't really like each other.
You were going to get very sick and be unable to feed yourself, so that Mommy will need to take you home and stay by your side until the Dozy reunion is over.
Okay.
Okay. Say goodbye to Jess.
Bye, Jess.
Bye, later.
I really like Lorelai this season. This might be Lorelai's best season.
Taylor, listen, we're gonna need to finish this up a little later. Rory's not feeling so good.
Oh, no, what's the matter?
It's French.
All right, well, I think we're just about done here anyway.
I scared him off. The word French. Goodbye.
Hollow Hockey 2003 semifinalist. Go Minutemen, the future is yours. Bring this button to Dosey's for 50% off your next purchase of stovetop stuffing. Wow, that's a lot of
Wow,
words
very
for a tiny button.
specific.
I expect to see both of you wearing them at the game tomorrow night.
That's the worst batch ever.
Goalkeeper for our team in the last regional finals.
Did not know that.
Oh, yes. I was responsible.
They definitely did know that. He's said that about 50 times.
I was responsible for the game-winning goal.
So the puck just ricocheted off your head and into the net?
Yeah, there you
Still
go.
counted.
For God's sake, I was making a joke.
Does Luke had a
Never got
haircut?
pucked in the head.
No, I was making a joke,
And a shave?
too. Lorelai, just one more... What a disgrace.
Wow,
making
they
that
took
poor,
that
sick
moment.
girl run.
Wow. You can see the dent.
Oh, Rory, how are things?
Oh,
at
Richard's back from
Great. Great, everything's great.
wherever he ends up.
And Lorelai, things at the inn are good?
Is this not a different, smaller table?
Please slow down and chew your food properly.
I'm always telling her that. Pass the butter.
Lorelai's definitely never telling her that.
That was your mother, Richard. She just wanted to make sure that all our towels are Egyptian cotton.
Well, it's a simple question.
It's her 40th simple question of the day.
Well, she's going to be staying with us, Emily. She just wants to
Oh,
know
I
if she'll
forgot
be
about
comfortable.
that.
Grandma's coming to stay with you?
Just for a few days.
Oh, thank
while
God.
the floors are being redone.
We truly appreciated the Atlantic Ocean before. 3,000 lovely miles of water.
You are talking about my mother.
I know that, Richard.
And she's saying it with her chest.
Dinner a week that we have with Lorelai and Rory. She knows what time we dine, and why are you two eating so quickly?
Very important
We're not
family.
eating
She
quickly.
needs
Yeah,
her
you've been on the
dinner
phone for a
time
while. It
with
probably just seems like we've eaten a lot.
the family. Oh, there she is
I
again.
wonder who that could be.
No, I'm with Emily on this one.
Richard, did you know people actually expect there to be soap in their bathrooms when they...
Did someone just die?
Why are
No.
there strange men hauling a mattress up my staircase?
Well, now, Emily...
She sent her own mattress?
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Because you thought Emily was up here waiting to meet Richard's mum.
Mom, looks like you got a lot going on here.
With the mattresses and the phone calls.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go and get out of your hair.
She
Hold
ain't
it
a-
right there.
Yep, she is
Going on
not
with
having
you?
that.
Bolting down your food, leaving before dessert, Rory checking her pager every 5 minutes. What do you have planned?
Yeah, you did make it very obvious. Emily's not brain dead yet.
We'll just sit here until one of you feels like filling me in.
It should be Laura.
She has a date.
So does she!
Yeah, but hers starts a half hour earlier than mine.
Because you get to stay out later.
Why doesn't Emily have a date? That's the real question.
You're behaving like children.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Our deal is for Friday night dinners, not appearances at Friday night dinners. Now you will sit there and you will eat your dessert.
But
One more word and I throw in a game of charades.
Oh, charades can go on for like a good 30, 40 minutes as well.
what? You didn't call? Well, maybe it's too early.
Shocker.
What time is it?
9:15.
And when did he say he would call?
When he got off work.
Which was when?
It varies.
Right. I don't think he's on at 9 though, is he?
Just promise me you won't sit here all night staring at the phone.
Yeah, you can't wait around for Jess, because Jess ain't gonna
Delirious.
show
Oh,
up.
I should not have had that second piece of pie.
Why I'm turning against Jess, what's happening? God, I have a point. What's he playing at, really? Not that he should be at Rory's beck and call at every moment, of course, but I don't think Rory's really acting like that, so I don't know. If you say you're going to call someone, pick up the phone. I'm still waiting for Rory to turn into this terrible character, by the way, that you all dunk on.
Call him?
No.
Why?
Because he said he'd call me.
Right. Okay, so then I'm guessing you're not going to mention anything to him about your extremely productive evening alone when you see him either.
What should I?
No reason I can think of.
What do you guys think on that? If someone says, I'll call you, could you call them? The deep meanings of this.
Sure, when Dean said he'd call, he always called, but where's the fun in that?
Oh, honey, don't do that.
But if you say you're going to call Jess, do you call? She definitely does.
I think you have to realize something. You were really lucky with Dean. He was an exceptional first boyfriend, and you got spoiled.
Lorelai loves it.
So you're telling me this is just the way it is, and I have to get used to just not calling when he says he will?
No. I'm saying you
What
just
are
have
you
to
saying?
realize that every guy is different. Give Jess a chance to explain before you freeze him out.
Okay.
There is that. But this is becoming a recurring theme. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, that table's clean if you want it.
Well, I hope that cleared it up for you.
Not a word. Not even a lame-o apology that is obviously a lie.
Yeah, how dare he not lie to you? Well, Luke, that's because track is for dorks.
Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry.
Okay, the conversing part of this morning is now over. What do you want?
Oh,
Jack omelet,
Coke
bacon on
wants
the side.
something.
3 blueberry and 2 lemon poppy seed muffins to go. Lane's band is rehearsing at my house. I wanted to bring them something.
You got that, Jess?
Yep. Be right back.
Oh no. I thought Coke was going to chime in.
5 muffins to go.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Oh.
What was that? You guys in a fight or something?
No, you are.
What are you talking about?
Last night, didn't you guys have plans to do something?
I don't know. I just said I'd call her after work.
And did you?
I had to work another shift. I didn't get off until midnight. It was too late to call.
And you
Okay.
couldn't have taken 2 seconds at work to call and tell her that?
No?
Really? You don't get breaks? Do you get food, water?
She
Should I
has
get
a
Michael Moore on the
point.
phone?
A little
Whatever. I
bit.
gotta unload some boxes.
Okay, never mind then. She has a little tiny point.
Your mom loves Dave?
She said he's a righteous young man who's proven he can be trusted around antique furniture.
Thank God. Like most people can't be.
Mighty fortress is our God.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bulwark never failing. Dude,
Wow. That was actually insanely good.
never failing. Think it's a wall? Then why don't they just say that? Bulwark sounds totally gay.
God. There's that early 2000s early dialogue for you. Oh, that's so gay. Oh my God.
What's wrong? This stupid song, man. For still
Bruh.
our ancient foe doth seek to work us woe. I mean, who talks like that? The Pope?
Well, probably, yeah.
You and Jess should come with us to the game tonight. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing.
Lane and Adam Brody are the best ship at the moment. And if they got a double date with Jess and Rory, now that could be a good episode.
Is that supposed to be fancy or something?
You are in room 12.
This is his family
and
then, is
your
it?
father
You
is...
from France?
Excuse me?
You talk funny. You from France?
Yes. So, as I was saying...
I was in France.
Oh, yeah. Old world stories with the old gremlin.
What's nice about that?
Of course. So, your father...
Don't give me that attitude, Frenchie. You'd be
Okay.
speaking German now if it wasn't for me.
I don't think that's accurate, but sure. Well, Taylor's family is as nice as we imagine them to be.
It's my older brother, Doug. Doug, this is Lorelai.
Dada.
Taylor, I told you on the phone,
Oh.
no one is going to want to do any of this crap.
Oh.
A tour of Stars Hollow.
Hey, Stars Hollow is quite the town. There's not much to look at, but...
Go back to your store and count peaches or something. I'm taking a nap.
God, he's worse than Taylor. God, and miserable. At least Taylor put in a bit of effort.
Lorelai, hello. Mom? You remember, I'm so touched.
What are you doing here?
What a comeback.
So I thought I would stop by and make sure the place is as charming as I remember.
Okay, sure.
It is.
Ah, great.
Well, what day would you like to have the meeting?
Why are you really here, Emily?
15th. Well, the 15th looks wide open, so you're officially down for the 15th.
She wants to get away from Richard's mum. That's all it is. She wants to hang out with someone else. Just say it.
Oh, yes, you go right ahead. Do not let me keep you.
Someone to hang out with Emily.
Mom?
I'm not allowed to go home.
What?
She's banished me from my own house.
Okay, well, let's execute her. I'm a bit harsh, but not really.
I feel like I'm going insane.
Mom.
I'm sorry. I think I'm just a little sensitive right now.
I think
it's selfish.
she
I
should
know,
stay with
but
Lorelai.
Richard's traveling more than he ever did. He's been gone 3 of the last 4 weeks.
That's wild. What's he playing at?
I sound like a spoiled high school girl.
Not quite. You still haven't asked for the Gloria Vanderbilt jeans and the convertible.
Not really. Richard's on the verge of death. Like, you're going to want to hang out with him. I mean, maybe he's not on the verge of death. That might be harsh.
You have everything you need? Water, extension cords?
Yes, ma'am. I think we're good.
Here
Where's
we
your
go.
tambourine?
We don't have one.
Next time, bring one.
Dude, remember the drill instructor in Full Metal Jacket?
Totally.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Good evening.
Ah, Young Chu, come in. Lay, look, Young Chu is here.
Hi.
Hi. These are for you.
Thank you. They're beautiful. Isn't that nice of him, Mama?
Yes, very thoughtful. Stand together now.
She does
Don't
not
smile.
care. Don't
Very
smile.
Nice. That one is for the grandchildren. Go have fun.
We'll be home by 9.
Ah, yes, whatever. Go, go.
Whatever. Oh, leading shiz with it. No. My number one romance. Lane's mum's getting in the way.
No one has. In fact, this is the first time the phone's rung all day.
The
okay.
saltiness
Get
comes
out.
from that.
Excuse me?
Out of the house. Get out of the house.
Yeah, I'm with Lorelai at this point. Stop waiting for him.
It is 6 on a Saturday night, which means you have now spent a day
Go
and a
hang
night
out
waiting
with,
for him to
dare
call.
I say it,
Well, that's not
Dean.
good, kid.
At least he might go do something with you, have a bit of fun. Oh no, I can't believe what I'm saying. There's so many Jess stands that are going to jump down my throat.
Don't just sit there waiting. Go out. Do something.
I'm with Lorelai.
What?
I don't know. What's Lane doing tonight?
She's going to the hockey game with her fake boyfriend.
I mean, hanging out with Dean to get at Jess might be a bit... Maybe she don't do it to get at Jess, though. Just to hang out.
Put on a jacket and get out of there, and if he calls...
Who cares?
That's my girl.
Thanks,
There we
Mom.
go. Lorelai gave her the motivation. Go hang out with Emily. She needs it. Oh my god. Why are we doing this for her? What now? I thought... You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. You know who I thought that woman was kissing. You know who I thought that woman was kissing for half a second. Not even, like a fraction of a second. I thought we just walked in on incest. I'm not even joking. For a fraction of a second, I thought we were about to do an incest storyline. Do you know how many thoughts just ran through my brain that quickly? Oh my god. Oh my god, my heart stopped. Bro, can you imagine? Can you imagine if they did... Oh my god, I was watching Game of Thrones. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. It's just some random old bloke. But for a second, you know who I thought she was kissing. I'm not even going to say it. Alright. Oh, yeah, my heart's actually going fast. That was so scary. Jesus. Yeah, so am I indeed. It could have been worse, Emily. It could have been so much worse. What is going on? He's into it, I guess. Does anyone remember when Fergie was doing this song? Whatever. This song. If you haven't seen Fergie sing this song, watch it on YouTube. It's horrific. But you can't take your eyes away. Like, compared to Fergie, they are actually like Ariana Grande, Beyonce, and Mariah Carey. Hold on.
Hey, where's Jess? Don't know, don't care. Really?
Hell yeah.
Tonight. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. Sure. Absolutely.
What should be some deep reason as to why Jess is doing this, and I'm gonna forgive him instantly.
Well, Dave is pretty cool.
The coolest, isn't he? I mean, besides Jess.
Right.
I'd say Dave's actually better than Jess, dare I say it? I don't know.
Stars Hollow!
I might prefer Dave to Jess.
Then let's get it on!
Hell yeah, that's a commentator's voice right there. Okay.
So this is sports.
This is sports. Sports might be, I think, the most overrated thing in the world. Just like in general, sports. Sport. I don't have a problem with sports really, but it's definitely the most overrated thing in existence. We can all agree on that, surely. I think, like, in the world of things, if it was a list, it'd be like breathing, eating, then sports at 3. Actually, swap eating with breathing. I think eating's definitely more loved than breathing. Go get your woman. Run. Yes. I prefer Dave to Jess. And I 100%, yeah. If Dave and Lane aren't, like, together by the end of the show, then what is thy point?
Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Hi, Lindsay. Hi, I'm good, thanks.
Is this the
how
one
are
Jess
you?
was hooking
Good.
up with?
You know, just enjoying my first hockey game. Well, I should be getting back. It was good seeing you again. Me too.
What? Don't tell me
So
Jess
that
is
was
cheating
weird,
on
right?
her
Oh,
with
yeah,
her.
it was weird. But I didn't do anything, did I?
I would be very pissed if they do a Jess is cheating on her storyline. Like, what is the point in that?
Bob and think you're better than everyone else.
That'll be
What? Who's
Dave!
Well, you
Lost my
know,
train of
like
thought.
Julie Marston, Kristen Kiefer, Jill Allen. Haven't we talked about this? No.
Hey.
Dave.
Hey, Rory.
Hey.
So where's young Chu?
Talking to Karen.
Still.
His girlfriend.
Oh, right. That's cool. Okay.
Otherwise, he's kind of in on it.
Oh, no. Your mom gave us a 15-minute break. I just thought I'd swing by.
But it's more than a mile away.
Yeah, I better get back. I'll see you later.
Okay, worth the run. Won't catch Jess doing that.
Oh my God, he's jealous. That's so great.
You worked your womanly wiles on him, Lane Kim.
That was
I've never
brilliant.
made a guy jealous before. I feel so powerful.
Just remember, there's cute jealous and there's Othello.
Good point.
Yeah, jealousy is like you need to get the right balance of being jealous, for sure. You can definitely overtip it. But then you get like Dave jealous, where it's kind of cute and wholesome, so.
Jess.
Ah.
Hey, Rory here.
Are you serious?
Go
Yeah,
on.
I'm serious.
No, I'm serious. Are you serious?
Keep asking me if I'm serious.
Because I'm just trying to imagine the scenario. Here. You looked at the clock.
Waiting
it was
around
7:30
for you,
on a Saturday
yeah.
night, and you thought to yourself, "Hey, Rory must be home.
Yes. Know where she is?
She's at the hockey game."
Hey, look, you don't want to tell me where she is. Fine.
Jess.
I mean, but she
She really is at
actually
the
the
hockey
hockey
game.
game.
You'd know that if you'd, what, ladies and gentlemen? That's right, bother to call.
Why are you
Boom.
hassling me?
Well, mostly because
Stop
I'm
it,
here to hassle
Lorelai,
you. Now, if you bothered
sorry.
calling, maybe Rory would be here to hassle you.
Hey, Rory knows I'm not the kind of guy who lives by a schedule.
Yeah, that's fine, but no schedule, no effort. It doesn't have to be hand in hand.
And you don't seem to have the first idea as to how she should be treated.
Well,
Oof.
luckily I've got you to tell me.
Not anymore. You and I have discussed your relationship with Rory long enough.
Fine.
I'll tell her you stopped by.
Don't bother.
Okay.
Hutchins is looking pretty good right about now.
Yeah. God, be Marty about it then. I love how Laura's like, if you better put in effort for my daughter.
Not halves. Let's try to keep that straight. Also, the puck is never referred to as a ball, not according to the book. Again, my bad.
Okay, he's not very good at this, is he? Ah, right, okay, this makes more
I guess
sense.
it wasn't the children thing after all.
How's Rory going to feel about that?
Number 12 has it now. He's skating. He's skating. My bet is he's going to try to whack it into that
Good
net
for
thing.
Dean.
That's conjecture at this point.
Jesus!
Hey guys, not me, you know, but some of the guys say they're gonna rip your head off if you don't shut up, okay?
We'll be pausing for a short break.
No! I love your commentary, Kirk.
It had to happen sometime. I didn't expect him to just sit around pining for me.
You better not have.
Okay, a little, but
Really?
she's really nice.
He actually pined over you for quite a long time, so he took a, healthy amount of time to move on. They broke up, 10 episodes ago?
Everyone's in the living room if you want to go in. I want to go in. I want to go in. What? You posed a very deep and philosophical question there, but I think...
Lorelai!
Lorelai,
Yep.
come in and meet everyone, won't you?
I was just going to do that.
It's obscene.
Bloody hell. It's a graveyard.
Lorelai. Nice to meet you all.
Well, come, sit.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt anything.
You're interrupting nothing but thirst, my dear. Now,
Get up then! The drinks are over there. Down a scotch. I don't care.
Here we
Okay,
go.
well,
Iced tea and sandwiches.
too warm. Do you know that Lorelai's daughter is graduating from Chilton in June?
Pour it on her face.
She is an excellent student, and Emily What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
She's blessing you with her vocals. What is the problem?
I certainly hope it's cold enough.
I brought the slide projector over. Would you like me to set it up?
That would be fine. We can start watching now, since I do not anticipate dinner being served anywhere.
She is awful. She's the worst. I can't. She needs to drop down in the next, like, let me check. 5 minutes, please, because I can't do this again.
I was?
Yes, you were.
Huh. You know, it's because I caught some of Love in the Afternoon the other day. The movie? Have you seen it, Mom?
I don't believe I have.
Oh.
That's film she watched from 1901.
How about we go get some of that cheese you bought for the lady?
Nah, let's go. Emily, UFC fight against OAP. I don't know her name.
I saw her kissing a man. What?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
I saw her standing in the living room kissing a man.
Okay, it makes more sense why she's playing around.
My Gran was kissing a man.
In a purple velour jogging suit.
Gran was in a purple velour jogging suit?
No, the man was wearing a purple jogging suit.
And you're sure they were kissing?
100% sure.
Oh my God. Was he hot?
Excuse me?
Well, I don't know what you're supposed to ask when you hear your grandmother.
I guess that would be an appropriate question. She's buzzing for this. She has leverage on her. She's so excited. Love it.
I finally have something to hold over her.
Hell yeah. Feels
Finally,
good.
I have the upper hand. Finally, I have something to nail her with. Finally, that woman is going down.
You cannot use this against Gran.
Yes, I can. I've earned it.
Mom, I know Gran gives you a hard time.
Evil Emily.
But she did not tell anyone about this guy for a reason. To go out there and humiliate Gran in front of her friends, in front of her family. Just
yes.
Think about it, Mom. What would Miss Manners do?
Oh, Lorelai being the voice of reason.
It's not fair.
Gran will be back in her own house soon.
I know, you're right.
Just hang on till then.
All right, let's go back in there and get this evening over with.
At least she got out of the system to someone.
Emily Gilmore, you know that?
Oh, really? Well, that makes me feel so much better.
When these two get along for a moment is like my favourite.
Though, perhaps if Emily could have the meal served on time, Richard would have more inducement to get home at a reasonable hour.
Just say it.
I
Say
saw her kissing a man in a tracksuit.
There it is.
Emily!
They just melt all of them.
So it's back to the desert for the Minutemen, perhaps for another 40 years. Of course, by then, I'll be 70 years old. A lot of the rest of you will probably be dead.
Okay.
Taylor, you'll be dead. Babette, Miss Patty, that man there in the hat.
Hey, if we
Yeah, I guess most of these people will be dead. They're definitely going to be
I
dead.
don't think the Dean. Hey, how are you? Oh God, that's a stupid question to ask someone who just lost the regional semifinals, isn't it? And now it sounds like I'm rubbing your face in it.
Don't worry
Not
about
worry,
it. They were
no.
better than us. They deserve to win.
Fair enough, Dean. Very honourable of you.
I mean, the eating of massive amounts of junk food and listening to Kirk make a fool of himself in front of a bunch of people, all things I enjoy.
In fact, you could almost get rid of the sports part of it.
That's what I was going to say.
Jess is going to roll up, isn't he? And see him talking or some waffle. What?
Figured out how to tell you that.
Well, I think it's great.
You do?
Absolutely. I mean, she's cute and smart and really nice.
Rory's taking it well, to be fair. So far, we'll see.
Good job, mister.
Thanks. So, how are things with Jess?
Oh, good.
Dean's good this season. You know what? I like Dean this season. Apart from his little, this is my town. That was the worst bit. But we'll pretend that didn't exist.
I mean, a real plan with a time and a place. And I'm tired of hearing, let's hook up later. What does that mean? Anyway, what's later? How do I set my watch
what
to
is
later?
later?
Later doesn't cut it anymore. Got it? And yeah, you know, maybe I am spoiled. But guess what? I like being spoiled. I plan to go on being spoiled.
I think she's being reasonable. I don't know.
Fine. I'm sure you'll find another girl who doesn't mind sitting around cleaning her keyboard on a Friday night hoping you'll call. But it's not going to be me. Oh yeah, this is a message for Jess.
Yeah, when Luke answers that, that'd be unfortunate. Jess can be outside. Yeah, okay. La 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 la.
Hey,
yeah, get the la las in there.
here? I got tickets to the Distillers.
You did? For when?
For tonight.
Tonight? But
I would have been here sooner, but I had to wait in line.
Okay, there it is.
So we should probably get going. I mean, we don't want to miss anything.
I mean, I'm all for, like, being spontaneous and not having a schedule. But I don't. It's a tricky one.
I brought you some aspirin.
Hopefully they're
kind,
cyanide pills. Might be a bit harsh, but
Is there anything else that you need?
No, thank you.
don't apologise.
Mom, I want to apologize for what I said downstairs.
Why?
I had no right to humiliate you like that. In front of your friends, in front of Richard.
Clearly
This
conscious, I
relationship
guess.
was something you had chosen to keep private, and I should have respected that.
I married once. I married Richard's father. That was my husband.
Okay.
I had no desire to marry again and dishonor his memory.
I understand.
I believe a woman marries for life, in spite of all of this. I found myself getting lonely. And I don't care for being lonely. It's quite annoying.
Yeah, I guess. Well,
So many years ago, I met a man.
many
and he
years
became
ago.
my companion. Tonight, both he and I were publicly humiliated, and our relationship faltered forever.
Okay, because of Emily, right. You were kissing in her living room. Correct.
Can you imagine how that feels?
Actually, I've had a little experience with being humiliated in front of the people I love, yeah.
Yeah, get bullied.
I just wish that once in a while you might feel a little bit terrible that you cause me pain.
Yes,
I have pride
Emily.
too, you know. And my husband travels and is very busy, and I miss him, and I'm lonely sometimes.
Oh,
Just like you.
Emily.
Well.
Oh. She's bloody baffled. Poor Emily, bro. I told you she just wants to hang out with people. No one appreciates her apart from me.
You might want to think about cutting her some slack. She's really missed you lately. I mean, you work so much, and then you're helping Gran in your free time, which is totally understandable, but
Yeah, if you go in on Emily, Richard, we're going to have problems. We can't be having that.
to be a little rough on Mom, and I think Mom just kind of snapped. She'd never do anything like that intentionally. You do know that, Dad, right?
Okay, Richard's fine. We're good. Richard's having an old giggle about it.
2-for-1 flip-out night at the Gilmore house.
Do you really think he was wearing a tracksuit?
I don't...
Well, I wonder if he was wearing Nikes also.
I know, that'd be wild.
Emily hiding in the bushes. It's like a play by Moliere.
Oh, this
What are you
is
just
Richard, happiest I've seen Richard ever.
Yeah, nothing.
Now, don't stop on my account. I'm just passing through.
Where are you going?
We're going to have tea.
What?
They're going to have tea.
That's a
What?
Maybe they're going to be pals now.
Sending a maid down to tell me how to make tea, as if I don't know after all these years that you have a coronary if water hits.
Well, it's a bit of progress, I guess.
Hey, how was the game?
Fun. We got clobbered.
Oh. If you'd won, you could have rioted through town, trashing storefronts and torching police cars like they do in L.A.
In the Warriors.
You know, just hung out.
With Lane and her fake boyfriend?
I thought you were eating at Grandma's.
Lie.
Oh, yes. And there's a story behind that.
Can't wait till tomorrow. I'm really exhausted.
It's a good story.
I'm sure. I just won't be able to fully appreciate it in my weakened state. And this gives you extra time to practice your voices.
Fine, fine. Let me just say 2 words. Jogging suit.
Nice little teaser for the story. La 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 la. She's upset about Dean. La 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 la. Yeah, I feel like with very good episode by the way, but I feel like with Jess, I still like Jess, obviously. I've not gone off Jess or anything, but and if it was just this episode, I feel like I wouldn't really have an issue with it, but I feel like this has been building up now and building up, and it's just been a constant flurry of Jess not really feeling like Rory's boyfriend. Jess put in more effort when he was trying to steal Rory from, as a weird way to look at it, but from Jess's point of view, it felt like he was just trying to steal Rory from Dean instead of caring about Rory. And I know that's not the case, but it just feels like now that he has Rory, he's like, I don't need to put in any effort now because I've won. That's the kind of energy it's given. I don't know. Because like the only time he seems to really have an issue or like try to put in effort with Rory now is when she's maybe talking to Dean or something. So yeah, I still like Jess, but and he still has like the moments here where it's like, oh yeah, I got the tickets to here, whatever. And again, I get he wants to be spontaneous and doesn't want to live by schedule. That's all fine, but there's been so many instances now of where it, like for Rory's point of view, she's just sat around kind of waiting for him, and I'm glad Lorelai talked about that because again, that's not on Jess so much if like Rory's sitting around kind of waiting for him to call, but at the same time, if he's saying, oh yes, I'll call you tonight and we'll make plans or whatever, then of course she's going to kind of be sat around kind of waiting for the phone. So I'm glad she kind of left that message for him and her being like, "I'll delete the message." It's like, no. I think he still needs to hear that in some way. So they need to find a better balance with these two, because it's not like I fully side with Rory, but I definitely side with Rory more so than with Jess in this situation. And I kind of do kind of back like Lorelai's point of view in the situation as well. Like, she's always going to see Rory as like the perfect girl, and she's going to want someone who puts in the effort, kind of like how Dean did. And I don't think Dean was perfect either. He definitely had a lot of problems and was possessive in some situations. So it's, again, you gotta find that balance well, but I feel like Jess is not getting that balance. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if they continue like it's going at the moment, I don't see them two lasting much beyond probably like season 3, to be honest. So yeah, that's my kind of thoughts. And I know I'm saying this knowing full well that Jess is like the most loved character in this show, which I don't see, to be honest. Like, I love Milo, I think he's great, and I do really, really like Jess, as I've said, but I don't see him as like this perfect character. I like his personality for the most part. I like that they kind of have a character who's a bit more cocky and blasé about things, but then you do get certain situations and scenarios where he does just come across like a dick. And I was fine with that in like the last season and some of this season, but now it's kind of getting to the point where it's like, come on. we need more. We need to do more at this point than just kind of have him doing that, because he's been doing that for over a season now. So yeah, we'll see. But Emily was great this episode. Lorelai was great this episode. Dave and Lane are my favourite couple at the moment. They're not even really a couple at the moment, but you know, my favourite ship. So that's what I'm invested in romance-wise with this show, because nothing's happening with Luke and Lorelai's dating this random guy that no one really cares about. So yeah, really good episode overall. I like the moment with Emily as well, like calling Richard's mom out, being like, you make me upset sometimes as well. Let's see if anyone on track agrees with me. There's this Andrew guy, he leaves like the biggest reviews. I just can't be asked to read, but we'll see. I don't know. You guys let me know if you kind of agree with what I'm saying, or if you have a different opinion on the Jess and Rory situation. I'd be intrigued to hear it. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it at the moment. And good for Dean as well. Like I say, I've had issues with Dean, but I feel like he's been really good this season, apart from the This Is My Town, like we said in the reaction. But yeah, he's taking things quite well. He's doing a good job at the moment. He's coming across as like the better person than Jess at the moment, for sure. Yeah, rating wise, I'm going to go a 7.2 out of 10, I think, overall. Very good episode. Actually, 7.4, I think, out of 10 for this one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 16. Until then, take care. Peace.